Hey guys, welcome back to the WODdoc Project 365, episode 1655. Guys, you're following along on YouTube. Jump on over to the WODdoc.com and check out all the full-length videos that we house there. What we're talking about today, guys, is a cue with push-ups. I see this all the time, and it's something that I try to correct. It is very similar to rooting with your feet, but when you do push-ups, and you have people do push-ups, and you see this, as they go down, their thumbs come up, right? This is something that we are trying to get away from. Our elbows lead the movement, and our weight gets shifted to the outside of our hands because our elbows are going out and away from our body rather than staying tight and into our body and the movement operating through the shoulder. So, a cue that I like to use here, I'll show you from the side as well. If I'm coming up like this, you see how my elbows are coming out and the movement starts with the elbow moving rather than the shoulder moving. What we like to be able to get people to do here is root their hands the same way they would root their feet if they were going to go ahead and do a squat. So we think about portions of pressure in a couple different points, but we want to make sure that we have this area, basically the area where the first digit connects, the fifth digit connects, the thenar and the hypothenar eminence. So 4 points here. If I can place these 4 points down onto the ground, root them into the ground. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. These hands are now rooted into the ground. I'm not going to move them, and I'm going to do my push-up the same way. The first thing you're going to notice is that if I allow my elbows to go out, my hands are going to raise here. But if I allow my elbows to come back and I allow the movement to come through the shoulder, I'm able to now stay rooted into the ground during that push-up. So, rather than the push-up, once I have my hands rooted into the ground, all 4 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, once those are rooted into the ground, if I'm able to, rather than go like this, and allow the elbows to come out from the body, if I'm able to allow the elbows to come backwards, the shoulder to move through the push-up, right, the elbows to stay in, I'm able to stay rooted. So if we're looking for a safer, more efficient push-up, we want to make sure our hands are rooted just as we make sure our feet are rooted, and we want to make sure that the elbows stay in and the movement comes through the shoulder rather than coming through the elbow. Guys, questions, comments, post them below. Otherwise, we're here each and every day optimizing function to optimize performance.